Christine from East Brunswick. My question to you is not on this. I love what you're doing with the education. I was here last year before you were a nominee, and actually that was one of my questions for you. And you answered it, and I voted for you.
Thank you.
My question is actually on the RGGI. Is there any way, I know you got your hands full with the education system here, but have you thought about trying to get us out of what Corzine signed us into?
Well, listen. RGGI, for those of you who don't know, is the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, which is this concept that regionally, this northeastern region should come together to try to reduce greenhouse gases in order to try to have an effect on global warming. Here's the thing. My concern about Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative is that Pennsylvania isn't in it. So, we know that programs like RGGI increase the cost of doing business in the state of New Jersey. Now, if we're all in it, I'm not even sure I agree with it, but let's say for the sake of argument that I agree with it, okay? If we're all in it, then that's one thing. But when we have the state of Pennsylvania who said, count us out, that lowers the cost of doing business in Pennsylvania, the state we're competing with for private sector jobs, and that hurts New Jerseyans. And so my concern about RGGI is that it is not truly a regional greenhouse gas initiative. So my concern about it, and the thing we're looking at, I've asked the BPU to look at, or the folks at the Board of Public Utilities who oversees our participation in it, is to give an evaluation to me as to the anti-competitive nature of this and how it's affecting New Jersey businesses. And I'm going to make the evaluation of our continued participation in it based in large part upon just how anti-competitive it is and how much it's hurting the private sector and keeping our unemployment rate artificially high.
What about us?
What do you mean, what about me?
Our costs have gone
Of course, I mean, I'm talking about competitiveness in every sense, okay? It's about creating private sector jobs, it's about people being able to afford their electric bills. That affects competitiveness, because if their costs are too much, they leave. And they go someplace else where they can afford to live. So that's what I mean by competitiveness, competing for brains to stay in New Jersey and competing for jobs to be in New Jersey. So that's the evaluation that President Solomon of the Board of Public Utilities is making for me. And then once we have a report and a position on that, you can bet that I'll be in a town hall like this, maybe in public, and having a discussion about it.